driving around town.
It is gorgeous.
I was going crazy. I don't know. It was some god-awful early hour. I think it was like 7 a.m. Saturday morning when I was on my way out to Sayville. And I was like, there's Diane. So you just
Oh, no, you don't need me.
I do. So I was like beeping and waving and everything. It was fun. Kevin! How are you? Good. You get to be on camera for the first time.
You should be in front of the camera. You're much cuter than him.
I don't know, man.
Hey!
You got me by far, right?
Just getting crumbs off me. I'm eating my
I
crumbs.
hope he gave you good lunch.
Yeah.
So he was telling me about the Rock. We were talking about the Rock in Kings Park.
The Kings Park Loft is a special place for me, especially going for meditation. And, you know, he came on down and I showed him the spot. He saw the Rock.
Yeah.
And he was like, crab.
It's so
What do
good.
you mean crab? Oh, we're going to rap for crabs. He showed me, he's like, the little arm was sticking out. All right, so we went down there one day. All the cans down.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say we got like an hour or two into it, maybe a little bit longer.
Or it didn't even take. It probably took like hours. It was an hour into it.
Yeah, and we're filming. I'm filming him, you know, painting the Rock, and all of a sudden, from behind, we say, "Hey, what are you doing?"
Yeah, but you don't understand. We see while we're painting. We see a boat.
Oh yeah,
a police boat.
Okay.
yeah. It was Suffolk County Police Marine.
The Maritime Bureau, yeah.
And we see them pulling up to the dock.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you think they're here for us? It's not that serious. Painting, and we turn around and we see them walking toward us. There's three of them.
Well, it started off with three. It got a little wild.
Uh-oh.
So
How many Marine officers does it take to handle a situation of a man painting a
what
rock?
happened was different authorities came down.
Ah.
Park rangers came down.
Oh, boy.
State troopers came
Oh,
down.
oh.
Suffolk County
Police.
Sixth Precinct.
Wow.
They came down. So they're sitting in a huddle.
Like, what do we do about this?
They had nothing to do that day. That was the action. They see someone spray
They
paint.
were watching the talent. That's what they were
Everyone's
doing.
like this.
Yeah.
Going in different directions on who's going to write a summons, who's going to do what. They couldn't figure out what to do with us.
You know, the funny thing is this. Because I was kind of confused.
Yeah.
I was confused because this rock was like already tagged up. And it had
Oh, yeah, that's right. It was already yucky looking.
Yeah. So in my head, I'm just like, I thought it was a community thing. Like people.
Yeah.
painted. I didn't know. It's not like I go tagging a ball. So I just seen it and I'm like, yo, this looks like a crab. Let's look it up. So when I got there and they're like, what are you doing? I'm just like,
I'm fixing
making
this.
this look cool. And then he was just like, well, this is graffiti. We got a call from people saying that someone was doing graffiti. And I said, all right, well, here, I had my brochures on me. So
Yeah.
here I do like a lot of stuff in the area. So they're like, that's pretty good stuff, right? And so the guys,
It's not your average crab.
the first three guys were cool and they were like, well, you shouldn't be doing this. I said, I didn't know.
Yeah.
And then another guy came and that's when he was really like pressing.
Yeah, there was a guy. Yeah, there's always one.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So they go through the whole thing, and they found us to say, you know, stop, just take your stuff, get out. You know, so we did that right in front of them.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have stopped recording because it was kind of funny.
Yeah, we didn't have that for a video,
Yeah, I had video of them. Like,
Well, it's a little intimidating when you're surrounded by like 12 cops of various departments.
Well, it looked more wild up in the parking lot because all the cop cars are all.
Yeah, it's like, right? The
what's
neighbors
going
are like,
on?
what happened? Is somebody dead? You know?
Looking for a floater or something. So we get up, and then I'm gonna call him out for a second. He's like, all right, let's put all the paint in the back of your car. And I was like, really? So he's like, he doesn't want his car, he knows. I was like, "Put the paint in the back of my car." We get in the car, he's like, you should just finish it. I was like, let's just get out of here.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
I was like,
And that's what you posted. You posted, you know, I almost went back and just finished it after everybody left. All I need is another hour, man. That's it. That's
I
it.
actually told that to the officers. I'm like, look, just need like another hour. You don't even see anything. So
I'll buy you a cup of coffee.
Right.
I'm
Yeah,
over here
no.
trying to persuade
Yeah.
The officers. At one point, I thought I almost had him, but then the other guy came. He's like, what are you guys doing? Why are you listening to this guy?
That's
All right,
funny.
so-
So ultimately, you were able to get permission and go back, right?
Robert Strada?
Smithtown.
Oh, yeah, Trotta. Yeah. He's a county legislator.
Yeah, no, we're friends on Facebook. The thing is, like, he calls me. I don't know. I don't deal with any like
Yeah.
political people. So he calls and he's like, "Hi, this is Robert Trotter." And I'm like, "Okay." How can I help you? I'm the Suffolk County legislator or something. And then I'm just like, "All right, how can I help you?"
You like, do you want a mural?
Thank you.
Am I getting arrested for what's going on? He was like, we heard about The Rock from Smithtown Mom's Facebook. And I'm
Yeah.
like, yeah, they're all like rallied up and they said they wanted you to finish. I'm like, this is
Oh, that's great. So
That's
you got
amazing.
support from
Yeah,
the Facebook
yeah.
community.
Huntington community, that people that had family. They
In
went to
Smithtown,
Smithtown,
yep.
They had it in Kings Park.
Yep.
And then like they were saying like those soccer moms ready to like beat people up. Oh, that's the most gangster thing I ever heard of.
Yeah, there's nothing more gangster than a bunch of soccer moms.
A mini man gangster club. Mini man gangster club.
What do you call that?
Of which I belong. That's awesome. So they let you finish it? So good. So on this video, you have to put,
Put that link on there.
yeah, you have to show people what we're talking about
Yeah, that's
in the
I was
group.
down there, there was Marine recruiters down there. They took a picture.
Oh, that's so good.
It was really cool.
That was great. All right, we got to get on to, this is the best part of what we do, is we got to move on now to, and we have an interview with Andre Sorrentino starting at 1:30. So Facebook Live like this, but talking about candidacy and what he plans to do for our community if he becomes elected. And so people can get to know more about him. So
We'll ask him if he has a rock.
yeah, you know, he's got a lot, you know, he's got all those
lot of
big trucks. Imagine that. All those big trucks. Yeah. PAS Automotive.
This is amazing.
You look at him. He's ready, Andre. He's ready.
Best friend.
All right, guys.
Working, just so you know, we're gonna work next. One of the guys that works over